Now, fire risks, which were discovered after the Grenfell tragedy, have left people who bought luxury flats in Manchester facing bills of up to £115,000 each. Some of the leaseholders at Connect House, that's part of the former Daily Express building in the city, say that there is a danger that they could be forced into bankruptcy, as Eunice Muller reports.
The Art Deco Express building is one of Manchester's most iconic structures. For Sally Ann Dove, it was a dream to buy a leasehold in the attached Connect House, but that's turned into a living nightmare. The cladding is potentially combustible, but more significantly, a survey has found internal problems. A potential bill, £80,000.
All of the building doesn't have appropriate fire stoppers in it. So what it will ultimately mean, so from Grenfell, instead of it obviously going up from the outside, ours could sweep through on the inside and all the internal walkways as well. So it makes it, very dangerous.
At the start of the year, the government introduced new safety rules, which meant the focus wasn't just on cladding, but also on internal structures. That meant owners had to have a new document which showed that areas such as balconies and walls were also safe. Artisan own the freehold and have said they followed all planning and building laws during refurbishment in 2003. Current owners, PJD, and leaseholders have to pay costs of around £5 million. Manchester Gladiators is a group that works with similarly affected owners in almost 100 buildings.
We essentially believe that government should fund all the remediation that's required at our buildings to make them safe. It's an industry-wide issue, it's a system failure.
Leaseholders have applied to a £1 billion government scheme, but there are doubts over the size and scope of the fund.
There's now a retrospective look at every minutiae, every aspect of these buildings and their safety, and it's trapping leaseholders in unsellable properties, and the government have just got to step in and resolve this, because this is a scandal.
If I can't pay that money, which obviously I can't, they can then file a bankruptcy action against me if they chose to do that. That would mean that I then I wouldn't be able to practice as a solicitor. So the consequences are quite serious for myself.
Work should begin next year. Before then, leaseholders are looking for a way out of financial ruin. Eunice Muller, BBC North West Tonight, Manchester.
Really concerning time for the